the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Etifo, maybe a chum, Honorable Kennedy, a complex Agyapong, Member of Parliament for a year, Asin Central. Penino, Eddie a year in Nsem-Pii to just say, Agyebeng, I as special prosecutor, were very dangerous. Agyebeng, very, very dangerous. Na, enipa bi adwene ankoso. Na nsem a eboba eno ma yehunu the true color of Agyebeng as special prosecutor in Ghana. We declare Kenofriata, the former finance minister, wanted, and I think so other two people. Na Dawuro ene godna sabidi akon omudi evidence bi aba bonten ana omochim ni ntia Agyebeng o yesade a woyi de badia omi kokuti Dawuro ene godna sabidi akon emrasisi
Agyebeng me hu say President Mahama and the busuafo no a special breed of people.
Yes.
Wo odomapan.
Mahama.
President Mahama and the busuafo or odomapan. And now wo tan sonko e de ma e da na Akufo-Addo o ma na adwuma no o tan sonko e ma no and the busuafo. Edipa ya declare the fugitive.
A fugitive.
Edipa
Bravo ye modro.
Dabi o ba ko no
Mahama.
Yeah, Masamidu
to Interpol red alert.
Yes. You not to Interpol red alert say baby be hu bi yen chenemra. Wo what of a plane? Sika if a plane e ko share wo bia ye pe na che no wantimi anche no.
There be any ko din komo.
Say was one can.
There was onka.
So was one can dia any akofo be ka be bom ko share.
Yes.
That's how 5-star hotel go share. Akofo so nim. Who paid for it? Any name cost so.
And nyama exchange hands.
Plan na odi ko see a friend is a Heathrow. Wo ma be fa no ko e akofo nim. Chauffeur driven akofo nim. And this one can akofo so. Owie ba ne asebra obekan
and obeclear
o ba ne o this can be no obekọ powder kama bebre
4 months to election.
Yes was John Mahama wa hefa was minie brami nkodware akasha no de atwitwi ne ho wa bone pa kwasi powder kama wo wi was ba mention wo na wa ye fita as white as snow now by press conference friend is saying Kenofriata waku Nasa Cathedral asem da be de ba enra
Dabi
SML asem enra ne ba
Dabi
ne nyina ba sa de ye to aba wan hunu nyansa that time ne say ene say me tro krata say me koche no wan hunu
na o man mu
ya no o man mu papa ina say no tu kwan just 22nd of this month 22nd January ana wo tro krata akoma ne say wo hwehwe no and was ma tu kwan in fact Just Kenofriata put him nwa. We saw nyajuma ma ban. But all to kwan no. Ba ko chokrata koma
before handing over no.
Yes,
chokrata koma ma me firme opare.
And was a chokrata koma chief of staff.
Because so nim say nya dey bi e be kasi.
Yes. And was say dia me ko ba bi. Aha na me ko. Etimu hia me mo bi a mo kan kire me. Kwakra dia bi. Sofu chaso wusu. Chaso wusu na make and I'm of the count.
Chaso minimum
na bi ni parents.
My echo minimum pa.
Chaso wusu. Ebra say John free mu Yakobon fa de crazy. And na OSP say John will. Chaso wusu din wom. Say what the be agya no. E say enti no.
Amana say
forever. And utino wa fresh Chaso wusu. And wa fresh Chaso wusu. Charles ko ho omukotro na numu asem ni ade no ko ne baby eti later na Charles wusu etu kwan na Charles e wo ko bedi be na wotwe miensa ba akwa we adwin bone woni tim nti wonim wa hwe ko tese watu kwan a wa ba declare ni say wo ye wanted eti Charles wusu no ankasa waku Charles wusu na ankasa tu ka eko Agyebeng officer me be ka cho se mi tu kwan Esamba here be ebiat week we mu a na ka manya nkwara gebia de say kokotwa na mehu yewia na mekọ me ba bekra mo kwaku chaso wusu ti ho yesi wo kwa ha wo ba chaso wusu di ababen 6 hours. Yes, my body no chaso wusu mo pa yan friend sisi kise Agyabeng ye ho say de wo ye supreme leader of Ghana ye ne dia hwe momien kan check kise Agyabeng say ade a wo ye no ade a wo ye no wo hyenkofo bufuo na ema wo bia hu say
But odim Kenoforiata the lawyers also wunyini so yare amomama ne doctor atro krata afia brochiri e dia brew ka kiro say onipa ne yare. But once there is a doctor, once there is a hospital, the location of Kenoforiata is established.
Yes.
Say nipa ne ntimi ka so a fugitive. Na ugina hwendra o de mebebo press conference na kiro say onyi ni say sa yare a Kenoforiata yare no yare a ontimi emma the jurisdiction
see me can chance to them say I am kwasa can work can
onyi ni say yare a Kenoforiata se wo yare no ebesi no kwan so ntimi magana yare Adams Mahama
wonder na
onyare bibia nya no I state na invite no oma ye do not to interpret letter oma no otimi full plane the Ghana physical full plane ekohia no ewo hotel man e be koso e ma sa the Ghana physical full plane by e ma buy no be clear ne say onye eboni bia
who say keep information.
Yes,
Ghanaians.
Yes.
Who said who can publicly say ya busawa wonka because Ghana ya wodia what fire nkwa
wonka say
Kise Agyabeng what dey say
hefa na wusia na wonka
na obi yare a wo tumi nya kodo ka wo nyini se yare na wo yare no enya ensi no kwa mo ntumi ma se na onyare a anka yede no kwa bruche so okasa no ya
da okasa okan yare no
okay
da bi kwaku
oka
se biase ho mimi say
onsusu se
waku mimi say meti hwen yare etimi me pa e cold.
Okay.
Cold eyemia kwaku just mean Nsem-Pii
obia woni etimi
obia wodi etimi no
for ba ko owri whiskey bottle ba ko kura nya ne hwe oboginis ba ko pe no wa
na de ko what you say oh it's because menya cold it yen share them say ntimi ma because cold so hey kwaku me say last be ade bi ye mensa be 4 years ago hey mi ko dware keke wo na me bi shower enso no gu mensa so no ka mi kemu no ese de ka fa mensa so
all right
enti eye nsamfo na Kise Agyabeng odie na ese e ka kire no
yes
say yare a wo ntumi
na wo hwe yare wo wiase
because you are saying the highest order
of course
say enya yare a wo ntumi
wo na hwe yare so wo wiase
Kise Agyabeng asante me yesan ko bo Kise Agyabeng press conference our boy no ko anim be 1 minute 20 seconds wo wie ne ebo wie a yen ko bo ni awa endrade a oye on Kenoforiata no na tie ni tie nkrofo tie nsem ni be for themselves ebi abotosem ebi abufusem yenko tie mra.
In the general scheme of affairs, the Interpol red notice of itself is not an arrest warrant, and it is insufficient to secure the presence in Ghana of the non-resident subjects of the investigation without an accompanying request for extradition. The OSP is not a body mandated by law to request the extradition of suspects from foreign jurisdictions to the Republic. Thus, we could only rely on the agencies mandated by law so to do. In July 2020, the OSP sought, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration and the Ghana High Commission in the UK, the voluntary return to Ghana of Samuel Adam Foster, otherwise known as Samuel Adam Mahama, for interviewing by the OSP, since he is a citizen of Ghana, apart from the fact that he is also a citizen of the UK, but these efforts were unsuccessful. There was a pause in the investigation between November 2020 and July 2021, where there was no substantive special prosecutor. Investigation resumed in August 2021 after my assumption to office. By July 2022, it had become obvious that the mutual legal assistance process was yielding precious little. The OSP interviewed former President John Dramani Mahama on 5 January 2024 in Accra. On its own, the OSP located and interviewed Samuel Adam Foster, Philip Sean Middlemas, Leanne Sarah Davis, and Sarah Fairno outside Ghana in March 2024 in the presence of their counsel. Don't ask me where and how we found them. I'll tell you. Now,
Asante, so can't say here. I feel the latest press conference no. Na yɛmfa mu details meti for. Na amanfo mo hwɛ nanim na munti nsɛm a ɔkan ne ndra. Yɛnkɔhwɛ mmra.
And this is our response to Mr. Oforiatta directly, but through you, the media. Mr. Oforiatta, the OSP did not raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Oforiatta, the OSP did not cause any persons, however uniformed or bedecked, to raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Oforiatta, that could not have been the OSP. And that is not our style. If the OSP enters your premises, you will not be in doubt as to whether it was the OSP that had come there, and your lawyers will not have cause to do an inquiry ascertaining whether it was the OSP. We have our unique methods of conducting searches, and we have uniquely designed insignia identifying ourselves, and not just by a statement that we are from the OSP. This is one such main insignia. Person cannot just show up and say they are from the OSP. It's cheap. Anyone can say that. But when the OSP enters your premises, you will definitely know by our insignia, our methods, and the way we identify ourselves that this is the OSP. Our intelligence points us to state that the purported raid on Mr. Oforiatta's residence was staged, or at best, an imposter action in an attempt to court disfavor for the OSP and to derail the investigation. You know us very well. The OSP is never deterred by such occurrences, and the investigations will continue as by law prescribed. These occurrences and the OSP's intelligence, which will not be revealed at this time for fear of compromising the investigation, are very instructive as not to put premium on Mr. Oforiatta's alleged imminent peril should he travel back to the jurisdiction. In any case, the purported medical letter transmitted through his lawyers to the OSP did not state so or demonstrate so. The OSP is unconvinced that the purported medical letter transmitted by Mr. Oforiatta through his lawyers to the OSP represents a medical report to the effect that Mr. Oforiatta is incapacitated or is so sickly and invalid to the extent that he is physically unable to return to the jurisdiction without imperiling his life. No serious law enforcement agency, and certainly not the OSP, will be convinced that the purported medical letter stops it from demanding the physical appearance of Mr. Oforiatta before it in the described circumstances. We are of the firm conviction here that this is only a ruse employed by Mr. Oforiatta in aid of his intention to avoid returning to the jurisdiction and to personally answer questions in respect of the investigations. We are convinced that the real intention of Mr. Oforiatta is what was communicated to the OSP in the very first letter transmitted by his lawyers on 31 January 2025. That is, he has left the jurisdiction indefinitely. That was what was communicated to us at the first instance, and that is his intention. He has no intention of willingly returning to the jurisdiction. That much is clear to us. Consequently, ladies and gentlemen of the media, the OSP declares Kenneth Nanaya Oforiatta a wanted person. He is a fugitive from justice. The OSP will take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP. And this is to Mr. Oforiatta. You have two choices. You can either return to the jurisdiction voluntarily, or the OSP will enforce your return. Another case update. The OSP has also commenced investigation into suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses in respect of the operations of the Minerals Income Investment Fund, MIF, especially regarding payments made in respect of Agyapong Royalties Limited. small-scale mining incubation program, quarry value addition program, Asante Gold Corporation, Electrochem Ghana Limited, the lithium asset, that is projected lithium-focused exploration and development corporation, Gold Asset 2, that is Enchi Gold Project, and all other investments by MIF, and funds expended on the chairman of the board of directors, the operational funds of MIF, purchase of parcel of land for intended office building.
All right, Asante me that say, I think say we na here issues are of importance, but ye bring it in. On say Honorable Mustafa Hamid, Dr. Mustafa Hamid, contacting that, only in Kasada, na Endrabi Jina Paso, a press conference, or a subject of investigations. Na why is anime and uti and some more kafa kenufurata home. Say medical letter na kenufurata lawyer said the brain or nyintu because Osha who said letter no enye yarena so yarno enya nia entimi fa plane magana na no serious investigation body and a bad jisadi na tum then it is Agyebeng implicating who say on a serious investigation body because we a serious investigation body and can you declare Samuel Adams Mahama wanted near net to Interpol alert so now who baby or why and can one full plane and Conan Quatrana Hotel and for negotiation any D and num now transfer trans now we are on full plane and Mama Cleno but you see I'm using your own words. It means you are not a serious investigation person and investigation body. You have no clue of what you are doing. A self-centered, a self-serving, and a only a peja betty. Crazy tawabo.
Before God don't
eh? Crazy tawabo. Or Shabbat, you couldn't receive tawabo. What I say, what to tell you to ammo cars. And your demon had them. One of my soldier for duechi. Oko abrocheba send quality seas also. Udia trench, ever broche is that them quality seas also.
Why now can't say?
Meetie.
Send ye ne Bodia.
Anka ni pemuno. Sa so
conference him. He said Agyebeng said 7 years in the moment. I had the issue and tried the 7 years ago. Only paying about it. Now, a small kind said, Yeri kind. Ufuriata said, OSP for reading fee none of it. I hear the fun. Report to Abba Baby, and what much I said. OSP akore di oforiata fie. Omo say enipa akore di fie. Obi am OSP.
I think for Herald and for Adumo Chere. And I can say because of near one no air yeniti. Almost suspect say akore di fie dia na ye mo. And no characters established.
Because say what say enipa no unfa no wasem betu dwa no. No obi anko ni fie. Ofra akonya so ene obi anko ni fie obekeka wunsem hunu we wie obe ya wo se wo na ye Nebukadnezar o Ghana abekeka nkosa asem wie no e na wo ko ni fie dabi omo ko ni fie
adachie
eti eye prelude na je se wo ye dia o ye dia prepare kan of course na dia be of course
asante omo e ko forata fie no pictures no aba fabra eye rich japanom
na wo se adin ye stage di amini se oforiata no me na hihye ho ai na Richard Japa. Oforiata no bakwa yi se oba ready ni fie man. Busa ma.
But no, in the case of
say wo ye nyansania. Ayi oforiata eba Fred Japa. Se onpe nipa no me ready ni fie. Na onfa advance ni case ana.
In the case of AG versus at to force and Richard Japa.
What ya sure is Mike no.
Oh, hwe.
Kwaku wakume.
Anti na asante nimbe kuzisia.
Enti die ye kanyina ne se.
Asante ade we
so dodo. Kisi Agyebeng eye no. Nyamini ni panimini. Ha dwen hwe.
Asante we dey fate me.
Kanoforiata. Na what me edo say chere say.
Yeah, pictures no. We omo e call Kanoforiata fie no. CCTV footage no na abey. Now you see it, Richard Japa. You see, who could see they are two forcing Attorney General